What's up, everyone? This is Bonita. So I'm coming to you today to talk about my locks and what it means to have locks with my hair type. So I haven't been on here in a while, and that is because I'm trying to figure out, what I want to do with this channel and where to take it. I have goals in trying to post videos about healing, because that's very important to me and to my lifestyle, and I want to share some value in that. And I also want to post loc videos, and sometimes they do coincide, but most of the time they don't. So I'm trying to figure out that and how to separate that or bring it all together. I also haven't posted in a while because, as you can see, I'm in the car. I don't have my tripod, so I'm trying to record while it's on my steering wheel, right? God. Okay. And I just had a child. My daughter is 10 months old, and so having the time and the quiet time to set up my camera and record and post videos and stuff, it just hasn't been in my schedule. So for those who are subscribed to me, thank you so much for being patient. Thank you for subscribing. I will be posting some videos soon. So yeah. So the type of hair I have for a 4B hair type, and that I believe is just like the curl pattern, and sometimes it could describe your texture. But I also have a cottony fine hair texture. So I don't know if you can tell, but my hair is very cottony, it's very fine, and I need to wash it, so just don't worry about that. So when I say fine, I mean like when I used to, when I didn't have locks and I wear it in a ponytail, let's say my ponytail was like this skinny or something, or if I were to flat iron it, it would be like stuck to my head. You could kind of tell right now. Let's see. They're not that thick as far as my hair. Not the size of the locks, but just you can kind of tell who has really thick hair and who doesn't have thick hair. And my hair is not that. See, I can put my hand around it like that. So having fine hair, I do believe that your hair texture, if you have fine hair, can affect how your locks are going to come out, and also how you're going to take care of your locks. Because I've learned over the times that I cannot do the same thing as someone else who has thicker hair than me, because my hair is so fine. I have to be more cautious and delicate with it. I have to at least like put it up in a ponytail or something when I'm washing it, so that when the water is in it and it's hanging, it's not hanging down on my roots and pulling at my roots, because my hair is really fine. And I've noticed that my locks, as they've gotten longer, it seems like they're getting heavier for my roots. So my hair has been kind of like breaking at the roots still. And you could probably you could probably tell. See, I still have, let me get this light out the way. I have a lot of breakage. There's a lot of areas that are not in a loc. that you can't just wrap around locks and stuff. There's a lot. It's like I got a whole like crop of hair afro. I got a whole baby afro, and then little strings coming out of that afro. This part of my hair is like the strongest part of my hair, this top part. That's why the locks are a little thicker and a little more rooted up here, I guess you could say. But it's not like this on the sides or the back. It's totally different. So I do believe your hair texture, your hair type will affect how you lock your hair, how you take care of it, and your maintenance in it. Maybe if you do have fine hair, either have smaller locks, because the thicker the lock, then the heavier that is going to be on your root. And I'm just guessing it might make sense to have smaller locks so that each strand of hair is not super heavy. I don't know. Does that make sense? Also, I don't want to just blame too much on my hair type, because I did go through a very fluctuating hormonal stage because I just had a child. And so when you're pregnant, you have a different growth cycle, I guess. So we have 3 phases in the growth cycle. Growth stage, which is the longest stage, then the transitional stage, and then the resting stage. And after the resting stage, that's when all the hair falls out. So when you're pregnant, your growth phase is the longest. That's why people think that the prenatal pills are the factor in thick hair and longer hair. It's not actually the prenatal pills. It's actually the pregnancy and the estrogen hormones that are released when you're pregnant. So your hair gets thicker and longer because that stage is longer, and the fallout stage is not as long. So once you have the baby and your estrogen levels go back to normal, then all that hair that was retained in that growth stage falls out. And so I am definitely in that part right now. So I have lots and lots of thinning locks in areas. Here goes one right here. So I'm gonna have to have a whole nother lump in my lock as this grows out because of my hormones and fluctuating and stuff. So it's a struggle. It is definitely a struggle trying to work with my locks. I've been even thinking about like cutting them off and just starting fresh again. And this will be like the 4th time that I've cut my hair all the way off. So I'm kind of contemplating that, since they've already like kind of gotten past my shoulders and you can kind of like see the growth in my hair and the dirt. Jesus Christ. I guess I don't got time to wash my hair either. Shit. No, but what's this video about? My locks. So having locks and trying to freeform at that, it's interesting, especially because of my hormone levels, especially because of my hair type. But what I have been trying to focus on to fix that is what I'm putting into my body, what I'm eating. I am a plant-based vegan, so that means I don't eat any animal products, but I also try to eat mostly vegetables and fruits, because I know a lot of vegans eat a lot of like of the processed foods and the rice and pastas and stuff like that. I try to eat most I think I eat maybe 80% fruits and vegetables, and then the rest is like pasta or rice or potatoes, stuff like that, like starchy food, I guess, bread. My diet, I'm trying to focus more on my diet so that my hair can be a little stronger. I use Jamaican black castor oil, which I absolutely love. It works like wonders, like seriously. Like I put it on my edges for like 2 weeks straight, and now I got like fresh hair on my edges that I didn't have before. See that? That shit works so good. And this was not there. This was non-existent. And so now I have some hair on my edges. So Jamaican black castor oil, I put that on my scalp, but I mix it with like coconut oil and olive oil, and that's like a concoction that I use, and I just rub that into my scalp and then push it out to my hair. So I've been doing that, and then also keeping my hair either up or in like something. I think I have something in like a hair thing, so that it's not hanging on my hanging down. It's like something's holding the weight, you know. So, and especially now because it's the winter time where I am at. Well, I guess it's the winter time everywhere, but in the United States. But yeah. So, yeah. I'll do another update and see how it's been going, especially because this stage of the falling out of my hair and because of the pregnancy is gonna be over, let's see, in January. So I guess it takes up to a year. It starts around 3 to 6 months, or it ends around 3 to 6 months after birth, something like that. But it goes up to like a year. So my daughter will be a year in January. So starting from there, we'll see, once my hormone levels come back to normal and all of that, we'll see how my hair has changed, and I'm gonna wait to cut it until maybe 3 to 4 months out. Maybe the summer I'll try to figure out if I will cut my hair and start fresh. And of course I'll let you guys know. So if you have any insights on the type of hair and how you take care of it and how that affects having locks, because I feel like it does, especially when you have fine hair like mine, leave me a comment, because I do want to get some more information on that. And if you have fine hair or 4A, 4B hair, leave me a comment too, so we can talk about that. So I'll see you next time in another video. And I just want to leave you with this: live through your heart and express through your soul, and you will be on your way to happiness.